Good morning. Go back in the inn, Nate. Go back in the inn. Beep. Log in instantly, BRB. Got too much shit sitting over here. It's got to be addressed. I think this might be a day drinking day too. I get a 12 pack in there, and I think I might hit it early. Can always recover later with Gatorades and whatnot. But like no. Why is that light on? Has that light not been on all night? I wonder if that light. Oh no, it couldn't have been. I wonder if I shouldn't say wonder. I'm really thinking that, like, I kind of want to catch me a little buzz and, like, build up to this Tyler 1 fucking soda pop and duel off. I'm not going to lie. I'm as excited about that as I would be about a big sporting event. Like, I'm literally hyped. I want to see Soda destroy that cocky punk. I want to see him beat him down. Really, honestly, I want to see him beat him down fucking 5-0. Just humble that kid. Because that's what he needs. He needs a good, straight-up humbling. Don't get me wrong. I like Tyler 1. I think that he's great content. I don't think he's as ignorant in real life as what he portrays himself on Twitch. But his Twitch persona, his gaming persona, is nothing short of maddening. And it's very difficult to even watch without just, like, wanting to throw up in my mouth every time I hear him talk. Confidence is one thing, arrogance is another. Alright. I need to figure out what I want to do with this character right now. I'm at a dangerous place. And there's a fine line between being careful and just flat out chicken. And I'm kind of almost on that chicken side right now to do anything. I need to break that. don't know which I am right now. I want to be not chicken. But at the same time, who's around? Anybody? Probably not. Yeah, of course not. Nobody's here. I probably ran that poll at a time where there's nobody going to even be on, so nobody will answer it, which is okay. Maybe then I just make the only answer and call it a day. What do you think of them apples, motherfucker?
You
didn't
could
see the
backtrack to the boss,
we just
but it's
skipped
like...
trash.
Thanks for opening the door for me, bro.
No problem. Okay, we're on north. So, are we killing the bosses or not killing them for tribute?
We are not
No.
killing them.
Well, I mean, it's up to you, but I don't need any... Does anybody need anything actually from Tribute? It's just some of these
Yeah, me.
bosses are annoying to kill. You do?
Me.
Okay.
I think he needs ring.
Okay,
Wait,
then we don't...
wait, gotta buff up.
Do we have the
Do
mats,
you
by
want
the
an
way?
intellect pot? I have mats, yeah.
I casted Juju on you. I think it's the same.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
I'll do one for myself after we're done.
Hey. This area I think is a little too high. Like it's dead nuts same level as me, but that scares me because like, look man, I'm not that player. started that poll too soon. Nobody in the viewership, Nate. Ain't nobody to vote.
I'm out of range. I need to get closer.
Oh fuck. Is this where I think it is? Oh, it is. Imagine getting in trouble up here and fucking jumping and slow falling and landing at the fucking death guards. That would be the fucking absolute worst possible way to fucking die. I would fucking you get a good reaction out of me for that. I just considered that, like, if I get in trouble, I could always fucking slow fall off, right? But then I look down, and sure enough, there's the fucking path where the death guards are. Do I have light feathers? Make sure I've got light feathers. Yeah, I do. I know other mages would like just round up this camp and kill them all. Like, I don't fucking know how to do that. Plus, as a fire mage, I don't think you can. if more than one of these comes right now when I do this, I'm gonna have to bail. Because I don't think I can take more than one.
I can't cast that yet. I need more mana.
Okay, so I took 2. But if that lion had come at me, I'd have been in trouble. I didn't think 2 were going to come. I really didn't. Yeah, I kind of fucking think I'm in over my head here. I need to go find a place where I can just farm. Maybe, I don't know. I'm just a chicken shit. 'Cause look at this guy. Then again, there's 2 of him. And a pet. 2 hunters, actually. They could mow shit down like it ain't even there. I gotta go find a place to farm for a while or something. this ain't it. The question is where. Maybe wetlands. I don't know. I'm just a chicken shit. That's what it comes down to. I'm just chicken. Maybe I farm these Yetis for a while. It's actually not a terrible idea.
I'm out of range. It's too far away. I need to get closer. I'm out of range.
That'll get me a double, and I don't want it. See, these guys can be brave because they got a hunter, a pet, and a mage. The pet can tank. The mage can stand back, blow shit up, and the hunter can fucking have a soda while he fucking watches his fucking auto attack win. Whereas, I'm squishy by myself. Simple as that. Squishy. If anything gets to me, I'm in trouble. And I run out of mana like nobody's business. For whatever reason, today, they don't seem to want to drop anything. Yesterday was quite good, but today they're not dropping anything for me. I mean, it is what it is. I are not complaining. I are not complaining. There's a chest that spawns back here frequently too, like right over here. Kind of hoping for that to spawn for me. I seen it yesterday, but I got beat to it. Look at that guy, he spawned as I ran through. I didn't even see him. A whopping 17 silver since I've been on. Good morning, Fern.
Hey,
How are you today?
good. How are you?
Oh, I've got no complaints. It's relatively early in the day. Already got some stream action going on. I even got somebody to chat with for a few minutes. I'm calling it a win.
Good.
I am admittedly being a little chicken in game though. Like and I tend to do this too, especially as I start to get a little higher in level. You start to get scared of losing the character, you know? I mean, I've put in a lot of work on this character already. I've got, 225 fishing, 225 cooking, I'm already 34 and a half, pushing 35. The highest I've ever gotten a mage is 37.
Oh.
And that's all
Okay.
time too on all servers. So, and I mean technically on this server, on the fresh server, 34 is the highest I've ever gotten any character. This is my highest character. So, you start to get scared of losing it, and lots of things go through my mind. Like, for instance, mage is one of, if not the strongest classes in the game. It's the one where you basically shouldn't die. Like, you have lots of different things to escape. You have lots of firepower. You have lots of utility, right? But here's the thing. I'm not necessarily an elite class player. You know what I mean? There's some big holes in my gameplay. First and foremost is the one that's been talked about the most recently, and that's the way that I move my character.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, so you may not really understand what that's about, but the gist of it comes down like this. So the game comes stock with basically two ways to move your character. You can use the A, S, D, and W keys, okay? Which are, if you look at your keyboard, they're right near each other, right? So your home key, your fingers would sit on, like, your middle finger would sit on W, your index finger would sit on D, your ring finger would sit on A, and so W moves you forward, D turns you right, A turns you left, and then S will back you up. Okay, that's your main. Those are your movement keys on the keyboard. But that kind of limits you in the way that you can run. Now, the other ways that you can move is you can strafe, and that's like if you're looking at the stream, I'll strafe back and forth. So my strafe are Q and E, which are right above the S and the D, right? Now, see, so like for instance, if I was to be running away from one of those bears and he was attacking me, if I run straight away from him, if he catches me at all, he's hitting me in the back. Well, from the back, you can't dodge, you can't parry, you can't block. They're basically able to just hit you freely. Now, so conventional wisdom says that you should strafe run away from them, and then you could still like throw instant cast attacks and stuff at them. That's difficult for me to do. So the other way that comes standard for WoW to move is to use your two mouse buttons, right? Hold right and left click at the same time, and then you can move the mouse to like turn your character. Now I can do the same thing. Of course I don't move my mouse, I just roll the trackball. But the problem with that is all of my hotkeys for my attacks are mostly bound to my number pad, which is on the right side of your keyboard, which means I have to take my hand off of the mouse to use them. So I can run like this, but I can't really attack like this. And for me, I've been using the ones on the keyboard for 20 years. And what that allows me to do is it allows me to have my cursor free on the screen, so as I'm running I can hover and say, okay, that's a level 22 bear, that's a level 22 bear, that's a level 22 bear. Oh shit, that's an elite mob, I can't attack that, I gotta get away from it. Whereas if you're holding down those two mouse buttons and you're doing this, yes, you can see what's in front of you, but your mouse is gone, you can't hover it.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Because doing this,
I didn't realize you're doing two things at once there.
So doing this, you're basic. Yeah, so basically, this is a move and steer. Whereas W is just a move. A, D, and S are all just move keys. So you need to press two of them in order to steer. So you need to press the W and the S to turn left, or the W and the D to turn right. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Or
Yeah,
for,
I wondered how that worked.
Yep. Or for that matter, if you're strafing, you need to push the W and the strafe to move forward and strafe. And so it's a different way of moving. And so most elite WoW players are able to do the move and steer, like the 2 mouse buttons, and play that way. And a lot of them have a lot of key bindings, like on their mouse or in different places. And I was trying it the other day, and I changed some key bindings, and I find that I can't. I don't like the word can't, because you can do anything.
Well, it's
But-
a hard adjustment.
But I
you've been
don't.
Doing it one
I find that I'm not good at it, and it takes away from the way that I play, and so
Okay.
I think now, after coming to that epiphany the other day and seeing, and then trying it and seeing how much it hurt my game, I think now I've even gotten in my own head a little bit, and I'm thinking of myself maybe even as worse than I actually am. You know what I mean?
Oh, well,
If that makes any sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I really think I've just gotten in my own head, like, and so now I'm even more timid to do the higher level stuff than I was before.
Okay.
And like,
Just all your key things around. You didn't put them back?
no, I know I did. I put everything back to the way that I'm used to playing. So I determined that enjoying the game was more fun than trying to learn how to be super elite and move the way that some of the best players in the world move. At the end of the day, I am not and will not ever be one of the best players in the world. That's just
You don't
the way
play
that
the
it
game
is.
to be the best. You play the game for enjoyment. There's a
Well,
difference.
I mean, so that's true, but
I know the guys are competitive.
well, there's also that fine line too.
Right.
If you don't play to win the game, then why the fuck do you play the game?
You don't have to be elite to win the game.
Well,
you can make it there.
and you're right. There's various, especially in a game like this, there's various levels of quote unquote winning the game. You know.
Right.
And so
It depends on your version of what's winning.
Right. And I mean, some would theorize that staying alive and continuing to level and enjoying yourself is indeed winning. Others would say, why are you so scared? You're playing the strongest character in the game. Don't be such a wuss. You know what I mean? And so
Each their own, right?
yeah, I really just think honestly that I've kind of gotten in my own head a little bit.
Well, it's good that you tried something different and then determined, no, that's not going to work for me. Oh well.
And that's kind of what happened, really. I mean,
Not necessarily a bad thing.
it is not. I didn't realize that somebody had given me a big power word, fortitude, which is about to expire.
Uh-oh.
Well, it's okay. I mean, it's just a bunch of extra HP. HP is health points, for the record.
Oh, okay.
Well, your health points is literally just the number that you have on your health, and like when a mob hits you, it might hit you for, 30 or 40 or 300 or 500 health points at a time, whatever it might be. And just like oh, it's actually, I lied. It's actually got 30 minutes left, so he must have just gave me that. Sweet.
That was nice.
I didn't see him. I would have buffed him back. I didn't see it happen. Because I could have given him 30 minutes worth of my intellect. Which, does anybody really want my intellect?
Stop it. Nice to yourself.
I mean, I'm obviously mostly kidding with that.
I know.
Going over here to the road. So my poll that I put up was do I do some day drinking today? I've got a 12 pack in there, which isn't enough to really which isn't enough to really wreck anything. And plus, once I drink at least 2 of them, that guarantees that I can't go to the store and get more because I'm not going to drink and drive. You know what I mean? So,
Right.
so 12 beers isn't enough to really wreck anything. And so once again, I've had a little bit of an issue the last couple of nights and or little bit where like for some reason I just can't get motivated during the day to jump on or do a whole lot of it. And then it gets to be 7, 8, 8:30, 9 o'clock, and then all of a sudden I'm like, yeah, you know what? I'd like to have a couple of beers and really get on and play. Happened last night. I ran out. I grabbed the package of Black and Milds, which I haven't had in a long time. Thought that was gonna really fucking do me good. I smoked one of those. I had 3 beers total, and the last one I had to choke down after I logged off. But it's because I had the 2 beers, and then I'm just like, I'm feeling chicken of everything. I'm feeling chicken of everything. I don't want to go do anything that's hard. I don't want to die. There's nobody around, and I'm like, I just want to go to bed. And so I ended up logging off. And this has happened to me a number of times recently. Now,
Oh no.
so I mean, I slept a good long time, right? I have no real excuses right now as to there's no reason for me to go back to sleep anytime soon. You know, I ate good yesterday. I've even had a couple of fruit bars this morning, so I've got a little something in my belly already. You know, I know that it's 1 o'clock, and that's really not a lot for 1 o'clock, but you know, I mean, look, I'm a guy, Fern, who even when I was in the quote unquote prime of my life, when my life was good, you know, I never eat breakfast and rarely eat lunch. I usually only eat dinner. That's what I've always done, basically my whole adult life.
Really?
I don't
Wow.
know. That's just what I've always done. Every now and again, like at work when I was in construction, if we went somewhere, I'd get something for lunch. But for the most part, I never ate anything during the day. Just when I get home, I'd eat dinner. That's it. And breakfast.
Lucky you.
And breakfast is no. Well, it ain't changed anything. I'm still fat. You know, so
I know. I don't know how, because you should stay thin eating like that, 1 meal a day.
BRRUN.
What?
It's beer.
Yeah.
It's
yeah, true.
it's beer and soda. It's sugar is what it is. It's sugar.
Yeah.
It's sugar more than anything else. That's what keeps people fat. And I mean, look, I'm only fat in one place. My belly. That's it. Outside of my belly, I'm really not fat. You know? I mean,
Yeah.
that's kind of really been the thing forever. And I mean, like,
Kind of what happens when you
I've-
drink a lot of beer and soda, right?
I mean, Fern, I swear to God, I've been this shape for 25 years. and I've gone all the way up as far as like 235. I've gone all the way down to as low as like 205. But even at 205, I still had a beer belly.
Oh wow.
It's just, I don't think it's just not going to go away. Now, it was a smaller beer belly, I will admit. But the sound bitch was still there, you know? Like it didn't go away. And I don't think that it really ever will. I think I'd have to do some sort of drastic something to get rid of the beer belly. Like go in for liposuction or something. Cuz even if I was to start working out and
I just think
doing cardio and eating perfectly, I think I would probably struggle to get rid of this beer belly.
yeah, you would. I mean, I think it would take a drastic change in lifestyle, and that would be even difficult to do.
I don't even know if I'm
Yeah.
capable of
I
that
think
kind of.
Everyone's just predisposed to having certain things.
Yep, I don't even know if I'm capable of that kind of lifestyle change, especially living by myself. What's gonna motivate me to do that? It's you know what I mean?
Right.
It's nothing. I
No,
don't know if I'm
personal
even capable of it.
trainers.
So instead, I day drink.
Gonna keep on keeping on.
Keep on keeping on. So have you enjoyed my stupid little shorts?
Yes, very much so.
So I'm
Dying
I'll-
laughing with the one with you stumbling around in the
In-
morph suit.
Somebody actually made a comment on that last night. Oh shit!
Did they?
Yeah. Oh shit! That one's blown up all of a sudden. It's got 144 views now.
Oh, see?
Yep. My 15-second "You Can't Grill in the Winter" one's got 87 views. It got hit quickly, and then just my explanation of "Hey, I know how to do shorts now" has got 16 views. This is all in like 2 days. But that stumbling,
Good.
bumbling in the white morph suit. It only had like 2 views for the longest time. Then somebody commented on it last night, and right now, all of a sudden, something must have pushed it into the algorithm, because now all of a sudden it's got 144 views.
Oh my gosh, that's too funny. It was funny when it happened, and it was even funnier watching it back in a short.
I think if anybody ends up voting on that morph again, I think I will make the camera bigger, because when I blew it up to do the short, if you look at it,
Yeah, I like that.
it's pretty blurry, and it's because I had to increase the size dramatically to make it fit the screen, so it made it pretty
okay.
blurry. Right. Well, whereas if I had it big already on the screen, I wouldn't have had to increase the size so much, and it would have looked better.
Yeah.
Now,
I like how you split it in your short too, where you can still see the gameplay.
what's that?
Never mind. Sorry. Go ahead.
No. I didn't hear what you said.
I said I liked how you split it so you could still see the game playing too.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was cool.
And that's what I will do again. I learned that from Alex. Technically not from Alex, but I looked at what he's done with his shorts, and then I looked up some videos, and I figured out how to do that. So and the funny thing is, I can't even do that from my computer. I have to do it from my phone.
Funny how it works the one place and not the other, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't really. It's weird, but whatever the case may be, I was able to figure out how to do it, and so I know how to do it again. And I think also, like, just filming the shorts, just like I did on the 2 that I've got, is actually probably kind of a way to go, because you can just do it really quick, and then bam, you got a little something going on, and it just over those 3 shorts in the last 2 days, what's that, 144 and 87 and 16. I mean, you're well over 200 approaching 250 views on 3 little videos. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, people have a tendency to really like watching those shorts. I went down a rabbit hole myself the other day. So.
I do it myself. Yep. Yep, I do it myself. Absolutely. And technically, 2 funny things have occurred on my YouTube. Number 1, right now, I am at an all-time high of 288 subscribers. You need 500 in order to monetize. You need 500 viewers. You need at least an amount of time that an amount of video time that you've uploaded, and you need at least 3,000 hours worth of views. I have almost 2,700 hours worth of views already. I've got plenty uploaded, and at 288 followers, I only need. So what is that? 12? It's 212, right? Yeah, 212 more followers, and then I can monetize. Which means when people view, I get a cut of that money, of the ad money that runs during that.
Perfect.
So, I mean, we'll see. Oh, and the other funny thing about it is right now, just so happens, I am the devil because I have 666 videos uploaded to YouTube. 660.
Why? Why are you saying that?
Well, because 666 is the number of the beast.
Yes. Yeah, now I get.
But 666 videos is how many. Dude, just think about that for a second. I have uploaded 666 videos to YouTube.
That's crazy.
Isn't it?
When did you start doing that? Just a couple years ago, right?
Yeah, just a couple years ago, really. I've had the YouTube for a little while. I think I've had the YouTube for a little longer than I've had the Twitch. And I had like a couple little videos up there of just some stuff. But then I got the Twitch, and then I started doing this, and here we are.
That's a lot. That's. Wow.
I mean, Tim made a comment to me the other day, and look, Tim is an insightful, almost deep thinking kind of guy sometimes, and that's good.
Yeah,
and that's good mostly, right? And don't get me wrong. Every now and again, his deep thinking sometimes will just get under my skin because he'll say something that just aggravates me, but. That's partly because he's such a close friend, and when a close friend says something that kind of hurts your feelings, even though that's not what they were trying to do, it hurts lots more because it's your friend. You know what I mean?
Right.
And look, Tim would never intentionally hurt my feelings. Well, unless it was necessary. If he thought it was necessary because I was doing something that really needed correcting, he would absolutely do it because he is that good of a friend. But Tim said something to me the other day that really struck me. He said most people quit before they ever get their big break in things.
Mm-hmm.
And that's so true. And you could say it about streaming, you could say it about sports, you could say it about man, any number of things.
Anything.
Gold mining.
Yes.
I mean, any number of things. Most people will try, and then give up before sometimes even right before they get their big break. The only way to get the big break is to keep trying. Don't ever give up. That keeps playing in my head since he said it.
He's completely correct.
It's spot on. Like, it's spot on. Like, you can't say it any better than that.
Crazy.
So, speaking of crazy, also, one of the reasons why I'm kind of up early today, well, when I say early, I'm using the term early loosely, but why I'm up early and at the computer earlier than I've been lately and kind of motivated to try and do something is because the big showdown for guild leadership of OnlyFangs is today. Today at 3 p.m. So OnlyFangs is that horde guild that is the big content, the big hardcore thing. It's all the news. It's all the shit you hear us talk about. It's Zaryu. It's Soda Poppin'. It's Tyler One. It's Bean. It's Peekaboo. It's all the streamers that you hear us. It's Pops Bar and Grill. It's all the streamers you hear us talk about. That's all OnlyFangs in this OnlyFangs event.
Okay. All right.
So OnlyFangs has done this twice. It's Soda Poppin' is the creator of OnlyFangs, and he's done this twice. So when hardcore kind of first came out, he did OnlyFangs, and they formed the guild. They set up rules. They set up specific things that you could and couldn't do. They invited members. They got everything together, and they basically came through and they raided like all of the end game stuff of classic WoW. Up until the point where like they had either killed everything or everybody died out and they couldn't do it anymore. So it was basically OnlyFangs 1. It was like an event. Well, it eventually ended.
Okay.
And it eventually ended, and they didn't actually I think they did actually just disband it and called it off. But then they started planning for OnlyFangs 2, and when Blizzard launched the fresh server on Doomhowl, which is where we're playing now, they launched OnlyFangs 2. And right now, all of the people you just heard me mention are all trying to get to 60 so that they can eventually put together a cohesive raid and go raid the end game stuff in classic WoW. But now Soda this time has last time they did it with quote unquote basically all sweats. When I say sweats, what I mean by that is all people who were like hardcore, dedicated, classic WoW players. They all knew what they were fucking doing. They were the elites of the elites, the best of the best. They put that all together, and they raided very successfully. This time he wants to do it differently. This time he wants to do it with like 20% sweats and 80% new players to the game, so that he can take them in and like do it for content, and whatever happens. And he said basically this OnlyFangs will end with a big wipe in the raid eventually. It's just a matter of when. And he said when that happens, he said right now they've got like an A team and a B team, and they've got a lot of members. But he said once we get the big wipe, and then maybe the second big wipe where we lose a bunch of players, that's the end of OnlyFangs 2. So anyway, in the course of it all, Soda Pop has always been the war chief. Well, when his character died, he was already 60. He was already doing endgame stuff and prepping himself. When his character died, he gave up war chief, and he gave it to the most controversial dickhead that everybody fucking loves and hates, and Tyler One. So then Tyler One
Okay, I remember that.
Tyler One has been war chief ever since then. But he did that with the caveat when he gave him the guild that when he gets back to 60, Tyler One gives him back the guild. Well, again, they're doing this all for content. So once Tyler One had control of the guild, he changed the rule. And he said, when you hit 60 again, we will duel. And if you can beat me in a duel, then you can have the guild back. Otherwise, the guild stays mine. And Soda said, okay, he's the war chief. He can change the rules. That's how it is. And so today, they've set up a set of rules. And it's going to be whoever wins, they're going to match up, they're going to duel. Whoever wins 5 duels first will become the new war chief. Or stay the same war chief, whatever it is. And that event happens at 3 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time today, so 4 my time. And to me, I'm as excited for this as I would be for a big sporting event.
Okay.
And so I kind of want to catch a little buzz, get on, play a little, get the juices flowing. And I may even pop it over and like stream it live. And I probably won't be the only one. I probably won't be the only one that does that. Like,
no.
Once again, with how they've done this shit, they are literally printing money for themselves and for Twitch, for that matter.
Okay.
Because just people are eating the shit up. Like when Soda Poppin' died, he did a charity subathon that went on for the entire time he leveled back up. And people were subbing to him at record paces. Now, he keeps some of that money, but a lot of it, actually, he donated to charity.
Oh, wow.
So, I mean, everybody wins. You know what I mean? Everybody wins in this.
Very interesting.
It really is. And I never knew I never
interesting.
knew this universe existed until just a couple of years ago when Tim said, "Hey Nate, you should try out streaming on Twitch, man." I was like, "What the fuck is a Twitch?"
Right.
And he's like, "Well, it's this." And then at the time, Kermit was around too, and Kermit was all about it. Well, but Kermit was the one who wanted me to stream the fucking weird shit, like the sleep videos and shit. Look, truth be told, they both got me attention. They both got me follows. Now they got me to affiliate, and now look where I'm at. I mean, look, I'm by no means a big streamer, but by golly gee, I make a little bit of money, and I'm on every day, and I'm streaming. I love it. I know how to do stuff, and I know what a Twitch is now. You know, hell, I even got myself banned. Had to go stream on a Kick.
Whatever the heck that is.
I mean, at the end of the day, I'm pretty happy that I got pushed into doing this. I am, because it's really been quite the adventure for me.
Yeah, I think it's been a good adventure for you, for sure.
I actually do as well. I think it's done a lot of good for me. It's helped me out in a lot of ways. During a time in my life where, you know, I was in the apartment by myself, and even now here, I'm kind of really on an island by myself, but this gives me a little bit of an outlet. You know, it gives me a little bit of a place to go where, look, it's not the corner bar. I'm not seeing people arm in arm, but at the same time, it does give me a place to go where I feel a sense of community, a sense of being near people, a sense of being seen. You know, and it's helped me personally a ton.
Good. I'm glad. That's just, I mean, it's better.
Yeah, at the end of the day, that's kind of what it's all about, you know? I mean, like I've always said to guys like Tim and Ben, like when they get bored with, you know, when they get bored with this version of WoW or that version of WoW or whatever, I'm like, dude, it's okay to get bored with WoW. If you ain't enjoying it, don't fucking play it. Same thing I would tell anybody about anything. If you're having fun, by all means. But if you ain't, don't push yourself to do something that ain't fun. Go do something that is fun.
So true.
Yep, and like I had to not explain, because Tim's a very smart guy. But like I told Tim, just because you quit playing WoW or don't play WoW or whatever, doesn't mean that you and I are any less friends. It just means we're not playing WoW together. That's don't read into it more than that.
Right.
But yeah, if it wasn't for Tim, I never would have started this. And I would even take it a step further than that and say if it wasn't for Tim, not only would I not have started this, I for sure wouldn't have stuck with it. But every fucking thing I've done on Twitch, on YouTube, Tim's there to view, Tim's there to comment, Tim's there to make comments on YouTube pages. He's there to encourage me on what I've done right and what I could do better. I mean,
Nice.
Tim again recently is the one who's continued to push me and say, you got to learn how to do the shorts, man. That's where it's at. That's what everybody wants to see. You got to do it. You got to do it. And finally I'm like, fuck it. I got to quit listening to him fucking say it and agreeing with him and not doing it. Because I keep saying, yeah, Tim, you're right. Yeah, Tim, you're right. But then I don't do it. So finally I'm like, you know what? It's time to stop fucking. It's time to fucking put up or shut up. Do it. As I say that, somebody's... Oh, no. I thought somebody had made a comment on my... on my thing. But the it's funny because the person who commented last night, their name is ASMR Fan 4499. And all they commented is, wow, I love the morph suit too. Which is, I mean,
awesome.
that's great. You know,
Oh my
it's like, it's funny.
That's too funny. That's hilarious.
Well, and I've commented on quite a few ASMR videos too, so it doesn't really shock me that one of them might just click on my name and be like, I wonder who this guy is.
Right? That's funny. Always all about the networking.
It very much is. And that's why when I see guys like Alex, because like, dude, Alex never streamed till he saw me doing it all the time. Hoyo never really streamed till he saw me doing it all the time. Yeah, really. And now you got Charlie doing it. Now you got Corey doing it. You got fucking, you know, Alex and Hoyo doing it. You know, like, I like to, like, yesterday I was kind of throwing myself under the bus a little bit with Tim. I was like, Charlie got affiliate already. And I'm like, dude, by the end of the month, Charlie will have more followers than me. He'll have more viewers than me. He'll have better looking content than me. It's a guarantee. Because Charlie's good at this kind of shit. Charlie is very, very technologically sound. And Tim was just like, Nate, give yourself a little credit. He's like, if it wasn't for you guys like Alex and Charlie and these people probably wouldn't even be streaming. He's like, you're kind of the reason they're doing it. I'm like, you're not wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
But with that, though, also comes the fact that all of us, you know, being somewhat involved and friends and whatnot, we have a little bit of a community built, you know, where we all kind of support each other. We all make comments on each other's stuff, you know, subscribe to each other, whatever it might be. All that little stuff. All that stuff matters. Tim was one of Charlie's first subscribers. I also was one of Charlie's first subscribers. And I'm very happy about that. I reposted a video. Zario did a video the other day. He just hit 300,000 subscribers on YouTube. And so he did a thank you video.
Oh my goodness.
I watched the video. The video was phenomenal. It was phenomenal. Truth be told, the video made me laugh. It made me cry. It was just such a well done, heartfelt, touching video of a little kid who started streaming and nobody fucking believed in him. His parents didn't believe in him. His friends didn't believe in him. Nobody believed in him. And now he's got 300,000 subscribers on fucking on YouTube. He's got, you know, an empire on Twitch. He makes better money than probably most of those people who doubted he could make it off doing exactly what they said he couldn't do.
That's awesome.
It is awesome. You know, and like I said, I'll have to find the video and maybe and link it somewhere. I think I could actually find it pretty easily. Because even if you don't know who the guy is, just giving it a watch and seeing like what it was about. It's a 30-minute video, and like I said, I cried no less than 2 or 3 times during it, and I laughed a lot. Like, that tells you something, you know what I mean? Like, you're watching someone's journey and what they poured their heart and soul into. And it's also like the game I've been playing for 20 years, so I know what he's doing. You know what I mean? And it's just amazing to see. And some of the things he got into and did are funny and hilarious. And he did some amazingly tough things as well. It's just like, wow, man, I can't believe you did all that.
It is amazing where life takes you sometimes.
There's no doubt about that. And you just really, honestly, you just never know. You just never know where. You never know where the next thing is going to take you. You never know. You never know where the next curveball is going to come from. You never know whether you're going to swing and miss or if you're going to swing and hit a home run. You know.
Right.
I would say the swing. I would say the
little
swing.
things every day.
I would say the swing that I took at this Twitch thing right here is at the very least a ground ball hit already. And who knows, it could turn into a home run. I like to use the baseball analogy. I like to use the baseball analogy because it's really good and mostly everybody knows what baseball is and at least has a basic idea of what the rules are. You know, bottom line is one guy throws the ball, the other guy hits the ball. It's not very hard. You know what I mean?
No, it's not. Yes, I know what you mean.
Oh, snap. My Twitch freaked out a little bit there. Doesn't look like it dropped, though. I'm still at an hour 19.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. Whoops. Misclick. But yeah, 4 o'clock, my time. 3 o'clock Central Standard Time is the duel.
Okay. That should be interesting.
It very much should. And Soda Poppin' is on right now, and he is straight dueling people practicing. Tyler 1 right now is watching Soda Poppin' straight dueling. He has Soda's stream up and he's streaming Soda's stream and
funny.
watching him duel to learn.
Oh, no, that's funny.
Actually, I take that back. Okay, I'm sorry. Tyler 1's actually in a dungeon because he was going to do a dungeon. And then he was going to go dual practice after. But he's in between. He's pulling up Soda's stream to see what he's doing. They're both, dude. They're both nervous as fuck because they both want to win. Tyler 1's very competitive. I mean, if you ever watch anything he does, he's always yelling. He's always flexing. He's an alpha male who thinks he's the best at everything, and wants nothing more than to win. And Soda just wants his fucking guild back.
But he does.
Oh shit, he's got a fucking he's got a poll up.
Oh.
Tyler 1 does. It was who will win the duel, and he calls himself Terash, which is Tyler 1 mixed with Garrosh. Garrosh Hellscream is like the war chief of the Horde, and then he calls Soda Kamala Poppin', which is fucking funny as hell. Obviously Tyler 1 is a Trump supporter, so Kamala Poppin'.
Well, I like him better for that.
Oh, it's just funny. The whole thing is funny. Like I said, I don't like Tyler 1 per se, But at the same time, when I used to watch wrestling back in the day, I also hated Triple H. But I love Triple H. But if Triple H wrestled anybody today, I would hope he lost. But I love Triple H because he was such a polarizing character that in the WWE, if you can make people hate you, you're doing just as good a job as the people who make people love them. That's what you're supposed to do.
Okay.
And Tyler One's kind of playing the villain. You know what I mean? So I feel like he's doing a pretty good job, and I've got lots of respect for it because right now he has 23,400 people watching him.
Oh my goodness! Wow.
In comparison, Soda Poppin' has 40,333 people watching him.
Wow.
40,000 people are watching him right now.
That's insane.
Practice dueling. Just think about that for 40,000 people.
That
If
that puts terror into my heart.
if a tenth of those people hit him with a sub, and he gets half of each of those subs, that's a lot of fucking money.
Yeah. Yeah, that's wow.
You know what I mean?
Crazy. That's crazy, Pan.
That's what I'm saying. It's ludicrous. And like Ludacris would say, nobody tells Ludacris what's ludicrous. Ludacris tells you what's ludicrous. Ludacris is a rapper, if you didn't know that.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Found that out the other day.
Oh, did I? Well, I don't know if it plays where you're at, but there's some
No, I figured it out.
there's some Allstate commercials that have included Ludacris in them recently, and that's where I got that from. Kamala popping. It's just damn funny.
Oh, that's funny. It's very funny.
We're just kind of hitting each other to see
Yes.
who creates.
Damn it, he's got music playing, so I can't turn him up. That was
Uh-oh.
that was Soda's stream. He's got a hype train going on right now. Hype trains start. You've seen it on my stream a couple of times. If you get enough people to sub, it'll start a hype train, and then you know, more people sub, you can actually increase the level of the hype train infinitely if enough people sub. He's rolling a level 3 hype train and cooking right now.
Oh my goodness.
Zaryu had a level 16 hype train going the other day. I don't know if it ever got higher than that, but I was watching him for quite a while, and I seen it get up to level 16. That is a lot of subs
That's
to get that
crazy.
far. Oh, speaking of which, Zaryu's on. I wonder what he's doing. So a new version of WoW came out recently called Plunderstorm. He's been so hyped about playing it. My bet is that's where he's at. Oh, he's not. Soda got into his stream yesterday and gave him a pretty hard time about what are you doing, playing Plunderstorm? Are you ever going to make 60? Are you going to make the raid? You're one of my key people. You really need to make the raid. And you could see Zaryu was so torn. He's like, I want to play Plunderstorm, but he knows he's got it because he died at level 59. On his he was the one playing quote unquote the last monk, where he's playing a warrior, but he could only wear cloth chests and he had to use a staff for a weapon. So that character died at level 59 because he did something stupid, and so now he's level 31.
Oh,
He's level
goodness.
31
Oh.
right now. Oh, I know. He's level 31 now, and now he's playing a quote unquote blind samurai. So it's a warrior again, but he can only use swords, and he can only wear cloth chests. He can only use two-handed swords, and he can only use cloth chests. And ideally, he's trying to find a samurai sword. Zaryu has to do some sort of a challenge to keep the game interesting for him, because he's done all the stuff, you know.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He is a world-class player, too, like, no question. And then a bunch of these mother flowers are involved with Starforge Systems. Starforge Systems, I don't know who exactly came up with it, but it's like a brand of computers. And like Asmongold's involved, Zaryu's involved, S-Fan's involved. A bunch of these big name mother flowers are involved with this company. And they basically sell computers. They've even done some giveaways of computers. Like I said, I didn't know any of this world existed until just a couple years ago. And honestly, I've only really kind of delved into all of this with the advent of this OnlyFans hardcore shit. That's what's really gotten me watching all of this and starting to learn what all of this shit's about, you know? I never knew any of this shit existed, man. Like, at all. And now I realize that I didn't know what I was missing out on. It's high quality stuff. It's just fun.
Yeah, I'm shocked by how much stuff there is. Like, how many worlds there are in Twitch. It's not just one. There's many.
Oh, and Twitch is a rabbit hole. You can go deep down. Like, anything you want to watch, you can find it on Twitch.
Yeah.
You know, from girls in hot tubs to people making things to cooking to gaming to if you want to see it, somebody's streaming it on Twitch. Pretty good bet.
I've dug around a little, and I'm like, what possessed a person to do this on camera?
I've seen a few of those myself.
Standing outside in their bikini in a pool, like.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's a big one on Twitch. Pools and hot tubs, hot tubs and pool, or something like that.
What?
Yep. You search that and you will find dozens of. I mean, it's never men. That's always women, of course.
Okay, I came across that and I'm like, what are they? What is this? I'm like, of course this exists.
Oh, of course it does.
No, the other two things I got into looking at, kind of curious about, were there's like a travel channel where people walk around in another country.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Just walk.
Absolutely.
And with your camera. And I like that. That's interesting. 'Cause
Absolutely.
you kind of see what the streets are like and people are like. And
yeah, absolutely.
there's one that walks the beach along the ocean and clearly in another country.
Yep. Like I said, like if you're interested in it, there's probably somebody streaming something about it on Twitch somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't have a target.
And then the other thing is the not the YouTubers, what are they called? I don't know. There's a little character on the screen that moves with them. The VTubers.
Yeah. VTubers is another big thing.
Those are cool. I was like, what is this?
You see, it's funny because if it wasn't for me, you'd have no idea what Twitch was either.
No, exactly. See, you're the reason why I'm on Twitch.
Exactly. And like, look.
That right in my stuff.
I was gonna say, look, is Twitch a life-changing thing? No, but look, at the same time, the internet's not going away, right? And
No.
there's only so many times you can peruse Facebook before you're bored. You know what I mean?
I quit perusing Facebook many years ago.
Yep, it isn't worth it. I did see though.
It's a pain in the butt.
I did see though. Somewhere, Mr. Mark Zuckerberg came out and said that he wants. He has control of, I think, he's got Facebook and he controls one other platform. I forgot what the other one is. I don't remember. It's
another social media thing.
Right.
Instagram or
I think it is Instagram. I think it is Instagram. But anyway, he's come out now and said that he wants those platforms to be free speech platforms. And I find that to be
Wow,
pretty amusing.
really?
I find that to be pretty amusing
Yeah,
because
that's hilarious.
Facebook is like the most censored thing out there.
Yeah, that's odd for him to say that.
It really kind of is.
Saying that to appease the mob, quotation marks, because he's scared now because so many people voted for, someone else.
Exactly. Exactly. But I don't know.
So stupid. That's not even believable.
Oh shit! I just seen an advertisement. I didn't get to click on it in time. There was somebody was offering a watch party for the fight. The fight between Soda and Tyler 1. They're advertising it like it's a fucking UFC fight.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
It is funny. It's super high quality. I'm impressed. I'm really curious to see how it goes down. I am. Like, I'm really curious to see.
Yeah, that even has me curious because you guys have talked about it so much that I'm like, okay, well now I'm gonna go check it out.
Yeah, right. Well, you might be able to check it out like right on my stream. If they're not playing music, I'll stream it live.
Okay.
I might stream it live even if they are playing music. I'll just mute them. So
That's a good idea.
it's just I want to be able to listen to them though. I do, because like it's gonna be
funny.
It's gonna be something. Right about. Excuse me. That's
hard.
Yeah, that's the beer. It is. I'm only on beer number 2, so but the first couple always go down pretty quick. If you were wondering too, all I'm doing on WoW right now is I'm literally farming Yetis. I'm just killing them for killing them for experience and money. And they're
seem to be doing pretty decent for you. So
yeah, this is a good spot because they're low enough level that they're not. I'm not really gonna get in too much trouble as long as they don't do anything really stupid. And I can kind of keep doing this like almost until the cows come home, basically. They haven't been very kind to me on loot drops yet, though. I really haven't gotten a whole hell of a lot. But that's okay though. They drop a little bit of actual money too, so that's a plus.
you're getting something then.
Yes, so yeah, exactly. I'm getting something, and it's they're high enough level that I'm getting some experience. And again, they're not hurting me too awful bad, so. I can stand and face tank these guys a little bit, and they're not really going to kill me. Although this one's hurting me a lot, so.
Uh-oh.
He put a little bit of a hurting on me there. He did. Made me. I could have. Oh shit. Oh, don't come get me. Stay back. Stay, you dickhead. He got the drop on me, so I'm just gonna run from him. He'll reset. Oh, he's catching me. He went away. But you see what I mean, though. Like, if I get in danger, I've got all the different tools to get away.
Well, that's good. That's... Oh, now I'm seeing him chase you. It's funny. The delay is funny.
Ooh, a lesser mana pot. I'll put that in the bank. Save that up. It's been a while since I've gotten a really good drop off of a mob, so it's about time I get one. So one of these fuckers is gonna drop something really cool. I can guarantee it. It's just a matter of when, not if. It's when.
No.
Well, because any one of these things,
give up.
any one of these things that I kill could drop, something fancy. Obviously, the drop rate on the fancy stuff is very small, though. You might have,
Yeah.
You might have a for a given mob, you might have, a 50% chance that it could drop a stupid tooth or some hog meat or something silly, right? But then you might have like a 0.010 or 0.05% chance that it drops like an epic purple item, or you might have a 2% chance that it drops a blue weapon or something like that. So you might kill 100 of them and only one of them might drop something like that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But it's a percent chance each time you kill them too. So you could get 2 good things in a row on a given day if the wild gods are smiling upon you.
That exists in everything you kill, basically, in the whole game.
I'm sorry?
Does that exist in the whole game, or is it just certain mobs that it does that?
Well, I mean, certain mobs have certain things that they can and can't drop, but basically anything you kill has a chance to drop some interesting stuff.
Ah. Okay.
There's some mobs that have higher chances to drop better stuff and all that. So, but yeah, basically anything you kill in the game has a chance to drop stuff.
Out of range.
Does that include colored items? You keep talking about a green or a blue or a purple.
Yep. So you're not the only one who's asked this question. I actually just recently had to explain this to Charlie as well. So if you look,
Sorry.
no, don't for what? How can you know the difference? There's no way to know. How would you know? So the quality of an item basically has a color rating. So like this pair of shoulders. Now, I know that the stream is delayed, so you'll be watching this kind of after I say it. But like this pair of shoulders that's in my bags that I'm going to be selling the name is called Reinforced Chain Shoulder Pads. That name is listed in gray. So that's like your junkiest quality item, right?
Okay.
And so then let's see if I've got anything that's I don't have. But the next quality of item would be white. And then from there, it moves to, like this one you can see is called the Green Weave Gloves of the Eagle. That's a green quality item. So, whereas those shoulder pads didn't have any stats, like the gloves, you can see they're +5 to intellect and +4 to stamina. They give you a little something. So, and then you move to the items that are blue. And those items are on the next level up in quality. And they'll typically give you more stuff. Like this one gives you 3 strength, 3 agility, 4 stamina, 4 intellect, and 3 spirit. And then the next step up from there, and I don't have any of them, is purple. Purple is your epic quality items, and those are going to be higher quality, bigger numbers, bigger armor, better stuff, better things that they can do. And then there is one higher quality than that, and it's like an orange color, and that's your legendary items. And I don't even know if in classic WoW, I think there's like maybe 1 or 2 legendary items that even exist, but they're nearly impossible to get.
Okay.
Whereas in retail WoW, legendary items have been kind of they've pushed a lot more of them in recent years. So, but yeah, that's basically it. So the gray item is your lowest quality, followed by white, followed by green, followed by blue, followed by purple, followed by orange.
Okay. That's easy to remember.
Yep. So if I kill something and something fucking purple drops, you'll see me about doing cartwheels.
Yeah.
And look, at the end of the day, nobody wants to see me do a cartwheel right now.
I don't think you want to do a cartwheel with your knees. That might hurt.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it would end poorly for me.
You can do a happy dance, though.
Right?
I don't know why watching the ferocious Yeti die is funny, but
They do have kind of an amusing death animation. Yeah, they're so dramatic as they die.
I've been noticing the names of things and it just cracks me up.
Oh yeah. If you watch enough too, you'll find that there's a lot of pop culture hidden in WoW.
I have to watch more on like my tablet or my computer so I can read the names. If I'm on my phone, there's no way.
They're small,
no
right?
chance of being able to read anything.
Gotcha.
Like, I don't know, not even 4 fonts, you know? But yeah, you've said that before, so it's like, when I get a chance to read names, I'm on the lookout.
Yeah, I mean, like, oh, look at that. That's the first one of those I've come across. That's pretty big. I guess it's not as big as that one.
Yeah.
How did I get these? Where did I get these? I can't even use those till the next level. This one, however, I can. I'm glad I just looked at that. If I had tried to use one of those to save my life, I wouldn't have been able to use it.
Uh-oh.
When it says requires level 35 and I'm level 34, well, you should have paid better attention, Nate. Yeah, not very useful. Will be in a little bit, but
Right. You're not far away.
Nope. My plan is to sit here and farm these Yetis till I hit 35.
Well, there's plenty of them to farm, so.
There is. I wish they were dropping more loot, though. Fuckers. Well, I want to go farm my Witherbrokes, but they're just a little bit higher than what I want to be, or than what I want to farm right now.
Closer.
So when I call them Witherbrokes, they're actually the I think it's Witherbark. They're Witherbark trolls. But
Okay.
And I farmed them because Tim and Ben were. I was looking for a place to farm. I think on my pally back some time ago, because I was like in the same spot where I like in between levels where no quests were really appealing, a little too dangerous, no dungeons were really appealing, and so they're like, dude, go out there and farm the Witherbark trolls. Me and Tim farmed them and they dropped a shitload of stuff, right? And so I go out there and I farm them that particular day. And dude, I farmed them for like hours and I never got anything worth a shit off of them. And so instead of Witherbark, I call them Witherbroke because they're too broke to have any fucking loot to even drop for you. So that's why they're the Witherbroke trolls to me. Yep. And I mean since then I've farmed them on certain days and I've gotten some pretty good stuff. But once they became the Witherbroke trolls to me, they can't go away. They're always once Witherbroke, always Witherbroke. Oh, big stretches. Oh, that felt good.
I heard it.
Yeah, that felt good.
There, now I'll see it.
Come on, get to 4 o'clock already. I need this fucking duel action. Let's check in on Soda Poppin'. He's still dueling. I wonder where they're going to go. Where in the World of Warcraft they're going to go. Surely to God they can't be doing it here. Because what'll happen is because of how much they've advertised this, what will happen is you'll get every mother flower on the server will go to where they're at to watch them live. And it'll cause the server to lag. And so they won't be able to properly duel. So their thought process is they were gonna figure out and you got to do it where there's no monsters in the area, because when you're dueling, you're taking all but the last of their health away, and via a duel you can't die, but at the end of the duel one character will be at like 1 or 2 health. If a monster happens to aggro you at that moment, that will kill you.
Oh.
And so if you have them in the middle of a duel and one of them loses the duel, and then you have a viewer who stream snipe knows where they're at and brings a monster into them right as he dies, that viewer could kill one of those 2 players. So and trust me when I say,
I thought there was places for you guys to do duels, but I think that was in retail.
Well, you can do duels to the death as well. That's called a mock garah. But when you do that, it's you request to mock garah somebody. It puts down a duel flag that's fancier, and the person has to type "I accept" in order to do that, because you're accepting a duel where one of your characters is not coming out. One of them dies at the end of it.
Okay.
So, but a regular duel, you just drop down to like 1 health, and then you submit, and then you get your health back over time. But again, if they don't go to a remote enough place and someone drags a monster in right as they're finishing up a duel, one of them could easily die, and that would be tragic.
Okay.
But also, they want to be able to duel and not have their shit lagging out. And if there's too many people around spectating, it will absolutely lag out. So they have to find like a remote place with no monsters and I know that they've done some scouting. My guess is they're not practicing in the area where they're going to actually be dueling, because Soda was talking about having like warlocks get there first, and then summoning them out to where they're going to duel, and then dueling like before too many fucking people can stream snipe, figure out where they're at, and get there.
Okay, that makes sense.
I'm curious to see how it's going to go. I really am. Like, I can't wait for it on a level that's like equivalent to if it was a sporting event.
That's funny.
Yeah, so far today, I have made a whopping 60 silvers off of this farm.
Oh man.
It's pretty grim. But I have some more in my bags. So I probably
stuff to sell, right?
Yeah, I probably have close to, let's see here. There's 1.5, so that would be 13.5, 14. There's 19, 20, almost 21, 22. There's 47. There's 53, maybe 54. 64, 74. About 75 silvers worth of loot to sell in my bags. So that means I've made about a gold and a half, roundabout.
Okay.
All it would take is one big item to drop that sells for something good, and that could all change. Or even better, something that I can actually use to really make my day. Well, like for instance, at this level, I just brought up my gear. At this level, like shoulders, cloak, chest, wrists, hands, belt, pants, boots, and 2 rings is pretty standard. You should have all those by now. But a neck piece and a head piece, those you don't usually get until around this level. They're harder to get. You can't get them at lower levels. And so if one of these mobs was to drop a neck or a head piece for me right now, that'd be another cartwheel worthy event.
Okay, I've heard you get excited about those before, and now I know why.
Yeah, exactly, yep. Looks like we got a Fumblebutt. His name is Fumblebutt. Fumblebutt the priest is in here killing all my shit. Get out of here, Fumblebutt. So I don't know exactly what that means. Does that mean his butt can't hold anything? So your butt's loose? Is that what you're trying to say? Fumblebutt?
Fumblebutt? I mean,
Yeah,
really?
his name is actually Fumblebutt. Oh, trust me, I've seen way worse names than that.
Oh, I know.
And there's only so crude you can get too. Blizzard will ban your name.
Oh, okay, that's good. There's a level that's like, okay, that's not really necessary.
Yeah,
or
that's a little too
appropriate.
far. Yeah, like there was one I just got a metal staff that dropped off that one. That metal staff is worth 42 silvers by itself.
Yay! See,
So
now
that-
they're
yep, so
basically
that's-
will be up to 2 gold almost.
Yeah, exactly. So, and that happens fast. All it takes is just a little bit of luck. Get a little bit of something to drop, and next thing you know, bam, you made some money. I'm risking it for the biscuit coming down in here. Hey, and I'm going to get a silver vein out of it, so that's cool. And I'm selling all that shit too. Although I'll smelt it before I sell it because the bars sell for more than the ore. And also when I come down in here like this, I can skin some of the stuff that the other players have killed. Because if they don't have skinning, you know. That's Fumblebutt in there. I'm gonna pull one of these mobs. Hopefully he takes the other one. He's in the guild Hardcore Kittens. I think that answers the question on exactly what he means by Fumblebutt right there.
Okay, how so? I don't understand.
Well, okay, so
Never mind. Don't explain it. Just forget it.
it's probably best that way. But let's just say there are some very weird people in this world who will do some very weird things, and not all of them.
Oh,
When your name has to do with is Hardcore Kittens, it leads me to believe you might be one of those people. Oh, he buffed me. I got to buff him back. I'll tell him to not do anything stupid, but I think that boat already sailed.
dear.
Exactly.
People are wild.
Exactly. People in general are funny. But you know what, though? At the same time, like, as I say that stuff, right, at the same time, if everybody in the world was exactly the same, how boring would the world be?
Oh, we'd be so bored. Oh,
So-
we wouldn't have anything to discover about other people. We'd
So
be bored to tears.
we need the hardcore kittens of the world to keep us entertained.
Keep themselves entertained.
Well, I mean, and to some degree us. At the end of the day, you and I have sat here and giggled about it for the last couple minutes.
You know.
Even though we haven't really actually said what we think it means. It's just a little bit of a giggle, you know? It's like, let your imagination run a little bit, Fumblebutt.
Oh my gosh, it's too funny.
Yeah, I try. I don't know what that's a horde character. I don't know what that name's supposed to be. IPPNU Coke. IPPNU Coke. In your Coke. IPP in your Coke. That's what it is. IPP in your
Oh.
Coke. You see? I told you. You never know what you're going to find. IPP in your Coke. Okay, cool.
Glad he's horde and not alliance. Goodness.
Bye, Fumblebutt.
Taking horde. Get out of here.
No, he was an alliance. That's why I was able to buff him, and he buffed me. Plus, he gave me 20 stamina, so Fumblebutt wasn't
that's
totally
nice.
useless.
No, he went a little fumble. That's good.
Oh, shit. Too funny. I gotta make my way to the road for a minute so I can walk to the refrigerator. I gotta try to devote myself. I need to make at least one short per day. At least one short per day about something.
Okay.
I'm serious. Like I need to and I want to try to utilize that to grow, you know?
Yeah, no, I think that's a good
Yep. 168 views for Stumbling and Bumbling and White. It's so funny, dude.
That was so funny.
213. It's almost that time, I tell you. There's the Stumble Bumble White picture. it's part of what's funny about that too is that I had to re-put that on the next day to take those pictures in order to make that picture. You could tell it was the next day because it's light outside.
Right? Yeah, you can see it. That's funny. Oh my goodness.
It's necessary for reasons.
But it's fun.
Almost like that suit, especially because it's a little bit see-through, is almost a little bit NSFW. I need to go find me a little something like a pair of shorts or something to put over the middle section so it's not so obnoxious. I don't know. I feel like that almost takes away from the funniness of it.
Yeah, I think it would. It is, but it's not like you don't have a warning on your thing, you know.
I do. That's true. And I mean, it's not like at the end of the day, that's not
that bad.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
not.
sorry,
It's not terrible.
Oh, it's not terrible. In fact, people get more upset about you being shirtless than.
Truth.
It's just hilarious.
Let's see what T1's doing. Oh shit, they've got bets going now.
Oh no.
590 people have bet on Soda. 276 people have bet on Tyler. Oh my God, they have it's got like a spreadsheet going on. Is this on Soda's or on his? Oh, Soda's still practicing duels, man. Tyler should be out there practicing. I'm telling you, man.
Well, that's why more people are voting or betting on Soda than him because Soda's practicing.
Well, Soda also has a 10-year. Soda's been playing this game for 20 years, and at one time, Soda was a high-level PvP player. Okay. Now, that was about 10 years ago. He hasn't really done that in a long time, and he's never done it on a warrior. He played on various different characters, but not a warrior. But he's obviously played against warriors.
Oh boy.
Tyler has never
very interesting
done. It's so interesting. I can't wait. Like, I'm hyped. I hope Ben and Tim are awake by the time it comes on, because I'll bet you that they would enjoy watching it live as well. I would say likelihood Tim will be. There's no telling about Ben. Ben could show up at fucking 5 in the morning. He could show up at 10 at night. He could show up at dead straight noon. There is literally no telling when Ben might or might not show up. Well, he kind of, remember the other morning when we were talking, he kind of explained it. Like, he kind of explained it. So
I don't feel like
I was like, I was like, hey, you know what? At least you're fucking honest.
I know.
Yeah, I'm actually happy with the day drinking thing today, and I'm also glad that I've only got 12 beers though, so that I can't get carried away. I'm gonna hit one of these Black and Milds. Don't tell my landlord.
Oh, the cigar.
Yep. I don't think you were on last night when I was talking about this. Back in the day, I used to smoke a fair bit of these while I was at work doing construction. And most notably, like on pour days when we were going to pour a wall, they come in 5-packs. So I'd get like 2 5-packs. And I'd chomp on, and they're wood tips, so you can like chew on them quite literally. So when I say chomp, I actually mean it. And I would chomp on these things the whole day while we poured the wall, because I was the guy up front and center with the fucking hose in my hand. So literally I couldn't do shit except because you need 2 hands to control that hose. And you need 2 hands to control that hose. You need good balance, you need good footwork, and you need to be strong as fuck. And so I would literally chew on and smoke these things the whole fucking day while I did that. And more than once did I have the hose come fucking whacking one way when I didn't expect it to and knock the son of a bitch right out of my mouth. down into the wall, whatever. But I would chew on and smoke these things all day long while we poured. So just even tasting this reminds me of pouring a wall.
That's funny. Like, like hilarious. Just a nice, funny, like a good thing.
Absolutely.
I don't know. Whatever.
It's funny in the world what reminds you of things, you know, like songs remind you of things, smells remind you of things, you know. Just it's funny, like the world is funny like that. Like any number of things can make you just remember certain things or certain times in your life.
That's partly why I love the smell of leather. Grew up riding horses.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Every
right there.
time it takes me right back to the horse barn.
Yep, that's exactly what I'm talking about. See, there was another hefty war axe, a gray item, but it's worth 28 silvers.
Oh, there you go. See, now we're starting to do something for it.
Yep, and plus I've made 65 silvers in raw cash from killing these things, so it's starting to add up a little bit. Oh no! The oh no is because a Yeti spawned like right on me.
Uh-oh.
When they first spawn, though,
Yeah,
like when they first spawn, they don't aggro. Like they have to be in the world for a couple seconds. So when they first spawn, if you move quickly, you can get away from them before they aggro.
Oh, okay.
That's why you always hear me almost do the joking, like, oh no!
That makes sense. I've noticed that because I noticed that sometimes you're like really close to something and it's all of a sudden there and then it doesn't chase you and I'm like, why didn't that one chase you?
Yep, and that's the reason right there.
That makes sense. Yeah.
I say don't tell my landlord. It's funny though because if you go around this place and look, some of the blinds he replaced, so they're brand new. Others of them, like the ones in the middle area where his computer used to be, are so completely yellowed and gross from all the smoking he did in this place.
Oh no. That's funny.
Yeah, it is. So I'm obviously tongue in cheek when I say don't tell the landlord because yeah, Tim is not.
He watches your stream like
yeah. Not only does he watch my stream and would know, I wouldn't lie to him, and he also wouldn't bust on me for it.
No, I didn't think anything about that. I know you meant it like you said, tongue in cheek.
Yep. I live my life tongue in cheek. Tongue in cheek, this and that. That's what it is. Yep, totally true though.
Yep.
Life is an interesting place. It's all about what you get into.
Yep.
From time to time, that can be quite unpredictable. I'm actually glad I decided to come just farm Yetis for a little while. It's kind of relaxing. You know, it's not too high stress. I'm not worried about dying. I'm making a little money. I really appreciate you coming in and chatting with me for a while too. That's helped my mood and helped my motivation level and whatnot greatly.
You're welcome. I've enjoyed it too.
Well, I'm glad. So let me ask you this: Who are you? Who if you had a rooting interest, who would you rather see win, Tyler 1 or Soda Poppin'? And I know you don't know a lot about either one, but that's kind of why I'm asking you.
My natural instinct is I would prefer Soda Poppin' to have his guild back because he founded it. It's his, you know.
I like that answer. That's a good answer, and for a good reason.
So, other guy just sounds a bit like an arrogant jerk too.
He is a little bit. He is.
But no, just more so the fact that it is been founded and created by Soda, so it kind of should be his.
And it's funny. It's also funny too because per the rules of the duel, if Tyler 1 wins, he keeps control of the guild. But if Tyler 1 wins, he keeps control of the guild, but only in the aspect that he gets the final say on big decisions. Soda Poppin' is taking back over all of the daily functions and like running the guild and making the decisions and whatnot. Tyler 1 just gets veto power basically. But
that makes me want Soda to have it so much more because
same.
What you're gonna have
because
the
he's gonna
power
have
of the guild without the work. Sorry, no.
Yep. And so if Soda wins, Soda gets the guild back full stop, and will have the ability to deal out punishments for people who he feels have wronged him during the time when he's been down. When he hit 60, he put out a like 2-minute long video about one in particular guild member that he deemed to have really been a complete rat and who had really piled on him and turned into a rat when Soda died. This fella named Lakari. And he put out a video that basically said, Lakari, your days are fucking numbered. Just wait till I get this guild back, you fucking rat.
Oh, no.
Which, of course, just adds to the drama and makes me want him to get it back that much. Wow, no!
Yeah, it makes me just want him to have done more. What's the oh no? Another spawn, did you?
He spawned right on top of me, aggro before I seen him. It's the best part about these. They're not really that scary.
I need to get closer.
I wish his treasure chest would spawn back here. See if I can get something good out of that. I haven't seen it yet today. Then again, there's been several people running out of here too. It's entirely possible one of them has already looted it. See, that guy's running back there. He knows it spawns back there. That's why he ran back there. So have you paid attention to the other drama that's gone on in OnlyFans recently? The what the hell is that guy's name now? I can never remember his name when I need to. Shit, hold on. I can't think of it now.
Are you talking about your favorite one, Zario?
No.
I don't know anything else.
Give me a second. I can find it in about 30 seconds.
Oh, no problem.
I pulled up YouTube, and the very first fucking video that pops up, it literally has his name in it. His name is Pirate Software. So, Pirate Software.
Oh, I heard you talking about that the other day, and I was like, why are they talking about pirated software?
So the guy's name is Pirate Software. Well, it's a long story about what happened, but I have never seen a clip in WoW blow up so fast and so fucking huge as this one. Like, this guy, he pulled kind of a rat move in a 5-man dungeon where they were in trouble. He ran away, and he plays on a mage. And in 5-man dungeon content at max level, mages can save. Mages is like a hero class. They can literally save the entire group, because you can do things like a frost nova that freezes everything in place. You can do a cone of cold, which slows everything. You can do a blizzard, which slows everything. You can literally save everybody. This guy chose to not do any of that and just run away and save himself, and it cost 2 people their characters. That isn't the bad part, because everybody gets scared and panics in the moment, right? The bad part was that he doubled down and then tripled down and then quadrupled down, saying he did nothing wrong, everybody else did everything wrong, and there's nothing he could have done, and he had no mana. And if you break down the video, it's all bullshit. He absolutely could have come back and saved him, chose not to, and then chose to act like an asshole right after it and basically tell them they were all wrong. And it blew up. Like, across the internet has taken it and run with it. And so then they've dug up his past and found things that he said and done in the past that like are contrary to what he says, contrary to it's so badly he's now been kicked out of OnlyFans. Yeah, it blew up. But so it's funny, right? Mostly, but it blew up so bad that, like, this guy, Pirate Software, is a long-time, well-known streamer. He has 20,000 people watching him at any given time whenever he's streaming. He streams lots of different things. He's a software developer, hence the name Pirate Software. Supposedly he worked for Blizzard, who is the developer of World of Warcraft and other games, for like 7 years. He hasn't made anything better for himself on some of the things that he said, but he and his team who helped to run his channels have received hundreds of death threats, of threats in the game, wanting him to die in the game, out of the game, wanting him to kill himself, just horrible, horrible, horrible things.
My God.
Because people are crazy and ridiculously stupid. You know, he's had to ban the last video I seen. He said he's had to ban 10,000 accounts from his social medias.
What?
Yep. For making
Insane.
now, mind you, he's gone a little nuts in banning people. Some of the people he's banned, like one dude, I seen one dude last night make a video. The dude made a rap video about him roaching out on this group, and it was fucking hilarious. There was nothing mean about that. It was funny. It was tongue in cheek, and it was funny. But he banned that guy too.
Okay. Well, yeah, of course he did.
So he's banning
Like
he's banning anybody who doesn't agree
Okay.
with him. You know what I mean?
so yeah, that makes
So-
it more difficult to know how hostile people are being.
Right. But there's been death threats, and because people do that shit. There are crazy fucking people out there who will do that kind of shit. And those people are nuts. But banning the people like this guy who made the rap video, like he even made a rap video. He's like a bigger fat guy, and he was in his backyard, and he made a video of himself running across the yard like he was running away, ratting out on everybody. I was rolling laughing. I was fucking rolling laughing. Like, that's funny. If you're banning that, you're just taking yourself too seriously.
Oh my goodness. Yep, he is. That's crazy.
AI girlfriend robots are here. That's the video right next to the pirate software video. AI girlfriend robots are here. I mean, I gotta be honest with you. If I was ever to get a girlfriend again, I think an AI robot girlfriend sounds great. I want to program
Until
you.
she becomes embedded in your network and haunts you on every device you own, then
probably-
you might not think it's so great.
Probably end up killing me. I want to program you to do exactly what I want and nothing else. Oh shit! It's just funny. The fucked up thing is though, people would buy that shit. 1,000,000% people would buy that shit. A lot of people probably. Like, I mean, this
Yeah,
is. But this
see
kind of
it.
concept
Yeah.
has been a thing for years. Think about it like this: George Jetson. What did he have? A robot maid. Right?
Yeah, but that's different than a girlfriend.
Is it? How much? Like this much. Like this much, right? I'm just saying.
Yeah, because that maid was basically nanny to the kids. So
That's what I'm saying. And yeah, it might not have been yuck in his yang, but it was taking care of the kids. You know what I mean? So you like that yuck in his yang? See, I didn't say anything wrong there, but you knew exactly what I meant.
yeah, I know what you mean.
So it's just funny. Like, the concept's been around for a long time.
Yeah, it has. I've seen it in plenty of movies.
Absolutely. Oh, I need this
It never
fucking.
ends well.
I need this duel to get here like now. No, it
Oh,
never.
you got a long wait. You still got an hour and a half.
I know.
Oh dear.
Or less than an hour, depending on your perspective.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you're in Central Time.
I need it to get here.
But in Central Time, it'd still be now. It'd still be further away because they're far.
Right. So it's another thing that's funny about Central Time, right? Is because that's where I always used to live, and so like in our guild, as we would schedule things, right? I would always schedule things in Central Standard Time. And like whenever somebody would ask me, and they would ask me like, "Well, what time is that?" I'm like, "Dude, it's Central Standard Time, the only time that fucking matters." And so Tim and Ben would take that and run with it because I was all arrogant about Central Standard Time because I lived there. That was the only time that mattered. And here I am now on the East Coast. Well, what happened to Central Standard Time, Nate?
Out Eastern time's only matters.
Yeah, exactly. Now Eastern Standard Time is the only time that matters. Don't you know? Like, how this ain't hard to understand. That's literally though right there. That's a great example of the reason why Tyler 1 gets on my nerves. Because he's me. I'm that guy. I'm the alpha male who says Central Standard Time is the only time that matters because I fucking live there. You know what I mean? That's a perfect example of it. Right? So.
Yep.
It's funny. It's gonna be really interesting to see what the reaction is to whoever wins, and or whoever loses. Like, especially knowing what I just told you about, like the pirate software thing. Like, people have a tendency to react weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
Fucking Azeron's in the chat right now, and he says, no, I am T1 European time is all that matters.
Was he listening to you? That's crazy.
Yeah, he's in the stream chat right now. See if he catches my reference there.
What's that?
He was messaging me the other day. He was making a hardcore character. He was making a mage, but his name Azeron was taken. He said, "I have never made a character anywhere where my name had been taken." So he made a female mage, a female gnome mage, and he named it, instead of Azeron, he named it Azora, like Azorah, as opposed to On. So I just called him Azora in the chat. See if he has a response. I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, hi, Azeron. So you said say hi to Fern for me.
He did, absolutely, he did. I might have left that part out. I'm sorry. I'm a bad man.
That's okay.
Not a Batman, to be clear. I'm a bad man. I don't have a good Batman voice, though. I need to smoke more. I'm Batman. I don't got a good Batman voice. It only makes sense, Azeron. I mean, that does make sense. I've never been able to bring myself to play female characters in games. Like, I've made a few, but I can't. I don't know why. I just can't do it. Oh, nice. That's hilarious. So, Azeron, are you getting ready to go to work? Is that what your deal is? Or are you going to be, or will you be around for the big duel? So the big duel goes down approximately an hour and 17 minutes from now, and it is It's the duel. No work today and tomorrow. Will be here. Sweet. I'm probably gonna stream it live. It's the duel between Tyler 1 and Soda Poppin' to see who becomes the war chief of OnlyFangs. Just woke up getting ready to hit the gym. Way to go, brother. Love the motivation. Yep. Yep. Hurry. 1 hour 17. It goes down at 1 hour and 17 minutes from now is the start time. They're doing a whoever makes it to 5 duel wins first. They're wearing all green items, all the exact same items. They're going to have the exact same spec. They have the exact same blue two-handed axe weapon. No trinkets are allowed. I don't know if they're allowing racials or not. They were arguing about that because the troll racial is garbage compared to the war stomp, which is the Tauren racial. So I'm not sure if they're allowing that or not. They're allowing 1 health potion each per duel. No other potions of any kind. No odd stuff. No sleep dusts. No magic dusts. No nothing like that. If it happens to go four games to 4, the final duel to decide it will be with no weapon, fist fighting only, and they both have their unarmed skill at 250. That's the bulk of the rules right there. I'm as excited about this as I would be for a sporting event. I really am. What'd they miss? Because they probably didn't. Tell me, though. They have a spreadsheet that, like, lists all these rules. I just gave you what I can remember. Because I watched a lot about it yesterday, obviously. And even this morning. Oh, I didn't know that. I'm sure. I'm sure Soda does. Soda thinks he's gonna lose. They don't. There is no compensating for that. No enchants are allowed. Nothing. That's it. So that 5% more health is just too fucking bad. Tauren does have a longer melee range. That's absolutely right. And that's something that Soda Poppin' pointed out already. Well, and look, Soda's got lots more experience. And so I think Soda's gonna dance around him like a madman and it's gonna frustrate Tyler 1. That's what I think is gonna happen. I think he's gonna dance around him like nobody's business. He's gonna frustrate Tyler 1, and that's how Soda will win. Have you ever dueled somebody that is better than you, and they dance around in a circle, and it's like you find yourself standing in a single spot, spinning in a circle trying to hit him, and meanwhile they're just chopping you the fuck down? That's what I think Soda's gonna do to Tyler. There you go, see? And see, Tyler I don't think is that guy, but I think Soda is. I've done a lot in my day as well. I have. Was I ever really good at it? Yes and no. I played mostly a healer, so I wasn't necessarily up front getting hit. I was staying away, popping heals, cherry picking my killing blows. Most of my PvP was played as paladin healer. I'm feeling the urge to go at the potty. I don't really want to yet, because, as they say with beer drinking, once you break the seal, you're just going to be peeing all day. So you got to hold that initial pee as long as you possibly can.
Oh, man.
That's cool, Azeron. That's cool. I mean, in an ideal world, if I could join y'all and make a priest, that'd be a deadly combination, man. Mage, priest, and fucking rogue. And we could stomp the world, man. Oh, if you're wanting a challenge and no healing, then perhaps I should stand back and just watch. This is a horde, or I wouldn't do this. But this chest is spawned, and he seems unaware, so I'm going to go get it. I wouldn't have done that if it was an Alliance player, but he's just standing there with his thumb up his ass, so... Sorry, sucker! he's pissed. He's typing shit. Too fucking bad. What level is he? I want to mock rhyme. It's showing up blue, but he's a paladin. He's 32. Why is it showing up like he's a paladin, and yet he's actually a shaman? I should just mock rhyme. Fucking get him killed. Her and kill him. I'm 2 levels higher than him. I probably could. I'm not. Whatever, I stole your chest. There wasn't shit in it. There was a couple gold bars and some bread.
He doesn't know what was in it. That's the problem.
Yep, and I don't care. I really don't care. He was just standing there with his thumb up his ass. What are you doing, man? Like I said, if he was an Alliance player, I wouldn't have done it. I should have taken everything but the bread. Oh, I wish I thought of that.
That would have been funny.
Just leave him the bread. Oh, I wish I could go back and redo it. And he can't understand. Like, I need to learn how to type in Orcish. So I can just actually tell him off. But no, that was funny. I rolled up there and he's just standing there. The chest is right in front of him. He's just standing there. Do 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 do. Like, all right, well, fuck you. I'm taking it. I mean, it's a huge dick move because he killed everything to get to it, right? But it's still funny. I still don't understand why 2 gold bars are only worth 12 silver. How is that not worth at least 2 gold? Like, it's 2 gold bars. How are they worth 12 silver? It makes no sense to me. I'm gonna go back up in there and taunt him some more. Skin his kills. Take some more money from him. Well, He didn't want no party left. Yeah, right. Yeah, ain't no telling it could have. We're almost to countdown mode now. 2:54. Hour and 6 minutes. I wonder if fucking Soda Poppin's hands are sweating yet.
Is he still practicing?
No, he's actually. It looks like Soda's in a dungeon right now.
Oh my goodness.
Let's see where Tyler 1's at. Oh, now Tyler. I wonder if. I wonder if they have a spot picked out, and this is because now it looks like Tyler 1 now is in the spot where Soda was and is now practicing dueling.
Oh. They must have arranged for practice time for each of them.
Fucking Tyler's about to get his ass kicked too. Oh, he's coming back a little. Oh no, yeah, you're fucked, dude. Oh, and he's whining. Yep, he got beat. He's whining. Probably talking about how it doesn't count because of some fucking technicality because he can't lose ever. Oh, I can't wait for this shit. It's gonna be so good. I think the P thing might have to happen, though. Yeah, he was doing that yesterday when I was watching him. Just making all sorts of excuses. I don't want to log out. 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 Because I want to have an accurate count of how much money I've made at the end of this. Because if I log out, my count will go down. So I'm just going to go to Salister. Because I have to walk away. And I don't want to walk away long enough to go pee and all that. And be in a spot where I could die. I get that shaman will fucking kite a mob to me and somehow get me killed. And then be standing over me fucking teabagging me when I come back. And here you have to run all the way into the town and into the inn, because if you stand outside, there's some assassins that can spawn that you get to kill for a contract or whatever, but they can murder you in town if you're AFK.
Uh-oh, that's not good.
So you just got to go hide in the inn. Go hang out behind the bar. Nothing can get me here. All right, I'll be back in just a couple of minutes. I'm going to probably set the headset down for a minute.
All right.
I'll be right back. Feel free to enjoy my morph suit picture while I'm gone. Here, hold on, watch. Wait. There.
watch a delay, it's not funny. Ah, it's a guy in a morph suit. You're funny, Azeron. Good time at the gym, Azeron. Hopefully you'll catch the start of the battle. You're welcome.
I am back, and that is awful funny, actually. as as says he can see my underwear through. That's how he knows it's not fake. I mean, hey, listen, that was the risk I took in making that picture big as well. I mean, I realized that was the case. It's quite all right. I look, I've got no shame. Y'all should know me by now. I haven't exactly made that that choice of underwear a secret over the years. Pretty much everyone who knows me knows that. And Fern, if you didn't, I'm sorry, you might now.
I already knew that.
I kind of figured. Like I said, I don't exactly make it a secret.
It was funny.
That goes right along with what I've said before. If everybody in the world was the same, the world would be a boring place. I am not the same. I am not normal. And I will never be. Do not conform. Do not be normal. Normal is boring.
Yeah, exactly.
55 minutes until the duel. Let's go. I did.
Azeron went off to the gym. He's like,
Yeah,
hurry
you
up.
did. I did even put it in my fucking title too, waiting on the big duels for War Chief of OnlyFangs.
Oh, there you go.
The soda for the win. I mean, look, am I trying to maybe steal a view or two? Yes.
I'll blame you.
Should I almost, dude? I almost should start it over, start a new stream, and just call it the watch party.
Oh, when you get closer to it, yeah.
Yep, just call it the OnlyFangs War Chief Duels Watch Party. Let's go. I've got to think I'm not the only guy that's going to try and take advantage of it, right? Like, why wouldn't you?
I don't know.
Like, I really don't. I don't see any good reason why I wouldn't take advantage of it. I just saw what Ben posted in the fucking in the Discord. He posted the song by Flock of Seagulls. I ran.
Oh.
And in response to yeah, and then the one Azeron posted was also pretty fucking funny. Like, that guy has become a literal World of Warcraft meme overnight for that. I mean, look, he made a business decision not to go back in health. There's a point during the video you can even see him hover over his action bars. He has a mana gem he could use to get more mana. He has a cloak that he could use to get more mana. He has 200 and something mana. In the time while he was running away, he blinked 3 times when there was nothing near him. All of those cost mana. He used Ice Shield 2 times, which costs mana. He had mana. He could have gone back and helped. He chose not to, and then claimed he couldn't have and didn't have mana. That's why he got roasted so bad, because it was a complete and utter roach out, not care, save yourself, don't help anybody, and then you claimed it wasn't because you couldn't have done anything. That's why you got roasted like you did. I mean, like, look, man, you got to do a better job of hiding your roaching ways. He even has an overlay that makes it look like he's always at 1 health. So it makes it look like he's always almost dead.
Okay.
Like, that's because he doesn't want anybody to know what his actual health is. You're like, I was in danger, I was almost dead. I look at my health. You have an overlay. You're at 100% health. You're lying. You're literally lying to the world, dude.
Yeah, that's okay.
And I mean, look, let's keep it in context, right? This is still a video game. So no actual
Right.
people were hurt during the filming of this meme. Like, if I was ever to get into a group for something and then I saw him in the group, I would immediately dip out, be like, oh, hell no, I ain't grouping with the Roach King. A mage just died. His name was Kevorkian. Oh, he died to old Murkai. What a bummer. Oh, no, it wasn't him that died to old Murkai. It was at level 19. A level 19 priest died to old Murkai. Bummer. Soda and Tyler need to find a way to black it out on fucking other people's fucking streams like people do sporting events. So they're forced to just watch them. Hold on, I gotta... What I can only assume was a text message. Probably Tim. Oh no. What? I don't know what that was. Whatever. Oh, wow. 8 years ago, Photos has come... That's probably what the ding was. Photos has come back with a memory for me. 8 years ago today was my vacation to Hawaii. Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes, we went in the middle of the winter. Wasn't very wintry over there, though. It was 70s, 80s. Beautiful.
Oh, perfect.
That vacation could have been so much better than what it was. It should have just been me, my wife, and my son. That's what it should have been. Or even ideally, as selfish as this may sound, my in-laws should have taken my son and it should have been just me and my wife. My son couldn't appreciate any of that. I really couldn't, you know? Whereas the wife and I could have had a once-in-a-lifetime fucking one-on-one where, hell, you never know, we may have actually rekindled the spirits of things that were already fading away at that point had we done it that way. Instead, it was me, my wife, my son, my mother-in-law, my father-in-law, and my brother-in-law.
Oh.
And my brother-in-law is the one that is mentally unstable and is institutionalized. And that he's a little older than me. He's a few years older than me. And he clung to my side everywhere I went. He can't drink because he's on medication.
Oh,
he can't do anything. But and he's mentally he's not all there 100 like really badly. But he clung to my side, and I couldn't even go sit at a bar by myself. Let alone, God forbid, any of the rest of the people that were with me actually sit at the bar and have a drink with me. That would have been asking way too fucking much. Yeah, it was a nightmare vacation for me.
Oh. I'm sorry.
It is what it is. At least I can say I've been to Hawaii.
Yeah, I'm like, you at least got to go and see it, right?
And there was some good parts. There was some good memories from it. Like for instance, I will never ever forget going to the War Memorial in Pearl Harbor, out in the bay, dude. That was emotionally striking. That's a memory I'll never forget.
And that's not something everyone gets to see.
I stayed, the entire time we were there, I stayed kind of in a constant state of almost breaking out into tears.
Oh no.
Oh, I mean, think about it. Like, this is the real life version of what heroes are. You know, many people gave their lives during that. Over, I mean, you can argue lots of different things. I won't go into it because, again, that's going down the political road. But let's just say this: lots of people died that day.
Yeah, no, yeah. That was a brutal tragedy for me.
Yes,
All war is brutal, but that was terrible.
Yep. I mean, end of the day, that was, but it happened, you know. And that's a memorial that, like, you can see it on TV and you can see it on YouTube or whatever. It ain't the same as seeing it in the real world.
Very true.
Tim obviously saw that. Yep. See, most people wouldn't have known what I was suffering from right there. I just put that fucker out. It's got too small. Once they get too small, they get that smoke in the eyeball, and it's fucking done.
Is that what was happening?
Yeah, that's why you see me rubbing my eye. once it happens, it's like it happens. Once it happens once, then like you suffer from it. You like recover from it for when I was telling you, like, I used to do that when I would pour the walls. Once that would happen while I was doing it, I'd have to go like half an hour to 45 minutes at least before you could have another one, because if you lit up another one right away, it would go right back. It was like it attracted itself to the smoke in the eye.
Funny.
Dude, I almost just ran up on that thing like I was on my warrior. Whoops. Hey Tim, if you're in there too right now, if you're listening, just so you know right now, and you probably know, but I'm gonna throw it out there anyway. You got 44 minutes until the duel. 44 minutes until the duel. Tyler 1 v Soda Poppin'. It will be being streamed live on my channel. If the Oh, that's terrible timing, unfortunately. I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. Well, you'll get to see it on YouTube later, but I'm gonna be, like I said, I'm gonna be streaming it live and watching it live. Ain't no doubt about it. I'm just really curious about all of it. Like, to me, it's must-see TV, man. Must-see TV. Like, I literally, to me, it's like a sporting event. I keep making that analogy. It's completely accurate. I'm as excited about this as I would be about watching a game. I have to imagine both of them are probably fucking sweating right now. Both of them. We're up to 85 raw silvers made, with a lot of stuff to sell in the bank or in the bags. I only got another 40 or so minutes to go, and then I got to set up for the duel. Ruh-roh. I wonder what'll happen if I do this. I'm about to find out. Is he really gonna run all the way around here to get me?
I'm out of range.
You're up top and he's down below.
Yeah, I shot him from like 8 miles away. He came all the way up here. I mean,
Oh,
he's
look,
not gonna make it, and I'm gonna kill him before he gets here. But like, I shot him, and he was way the hell down there. He ran all the way around. I'm kind of surprised. I'm kind of surprised. Yeah, place your bets early. Yeah, nah, no bets here. No bets here. I do see 5 people in the channel. I should have waited. I should have done it while Tim was here, though. Let's run a poll.
There you go. Put your wizard hat on. Good.
Poll started.
Hi, bro.
Poll started. Who's up in there?
Pro.
Who, Pro? Why don't I see that?
Yes.
I don't see him. Hi, Pro. I actually literally don't see it. Oh, here we go. No, I still don't see it. Here, but you said he voted for the wizard hat. I'll put the wizard hat on.
Okan redeemed the wizardly. Yeah, it's right at the bottom of your chat.
I don't see it. I really don't. Hold on, let me refresh it and see if it shows up.
Don't worry, Pro, I gotcha.
Yeah, I don't see it. I wonder why. That's weird.
I wonder why. It's showing up on mine. It's weird.
Who will win? Oh, 2 people have voted for Soda Poppin' already. I'm also going to vote for Soda Poppin'. So we got 3 votes for Soda, 1 for Tyler. No, none for Tyler. 3 for Soda, none for Tyler. There he is.
Morning, Pro. You're welcome.
Bless you if that was a sneeze.
Thank you.
Just remember though, just because I'm wearing a wizard's hat does not mean I have any affiliation with the Roach King.
Does he wear one?
Yeah, he does. He has a very exaggerated,
Oh.
his is like more large and like exaggerated. His is probably a cooler wizard's hat than mine, to be quite honest. But like I said, Pirate Software, and I have no affiliation. Hey, I hear Procon's truck. Yo, yo, yo!
Good morning.
Good morning, Pro. How are you, buddy?
I'm alright, just driving on my way to work.
Oh man, you sound like you got a cold.
No, I don't know, maybe.
Maybe it's just because you just woke up.
Yeah, I just woke up, got out of the shower, got dressed, and gotta go.
Off you go. Yep. Now I'm all hyped out, man. Fucking 37 minutes till the duel, the big duel for War Chief of OnlyFangs.
Ah.
It's because obviously Soda made it back to 60. The original deal when he gave the guild lead to Tyler was that when he makes it back to 60, he gets the guild back. But then once Tyler got control of the guild, he changed the deal and said, you can have guild back only if you can beat me in a duel. So they've now set up the rules. They're going to be an equal green gear, equal identical blue two-handed axe weapons, no trinkets. I don't know if they're allowing racials or not. They might not even allow racials. They're doing first 1 to 5 wins is the war chief. They get one health pot each per duel, and they're doing it in an undisclosed location where they're going to get summoned to it supposedly right at duel time so that they can't get lagged out by too many people being there. The duel goes down at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, which is 36 minutes from right now.
Okay.
I am as excited for this as I would be for a big sporting event. No bullshit. I will be streaming it live on my Twitch.
If I can, I'll tune in.
Absolutely, man. It's going to be interesting. I genuinely think Soto will win. I have the I have the poll up on my Twitch right now. Looks like I see 3 votes for Soda. Somebody voted for Tyler though.
Yeah, I voted for Tyler.
Did you really? Just to be devil's advocate, you fucker.
Yeah, you got. I don't know who the underdog is, but I'll take it he's the underdog. So.
Oh, he's definitely the underdog. Soda Pop has been playing WoW for 20 years. Tyler 1's been playing it for about 6 months.
Right, okay. Well, you got to support the underdogs, mate.
Yeah, I can't, man. He's just a brash, arrogant,
I don't even know
loud.
I just like,
Yeah, it's fair. Dude, and look, he could definitely win. Soda's scared. Soda's been practicing all morning.
Okay. No, I know obviously who Soda is. I don't watch him, but I don't know who Tyler 1 is at all. So.
Exactly. Well, Tyler 1's he's a League of Legends type streamer. He got into WoW for the OnlyFans thing, and he's really actually done well. And even since he's been promoted to War Chief after Soda died, he's actually done really well. Listen, those two guys are printing money with this villain arc of Tyler 1 and whatnot. It's been an absolute blast to watch, and no matter what the outcome is, it's going to continue to be a blast to watch.
Well, one of them's going to win. What if they draw? What if they both hit each other and they just die?
So it's the first 1 to 5 wins in duels is the winner. But there's a caveat. If they make it to 4 games to 4, the final duel to decide who War Chief is no weapons. It's only punching. And both of their unarmed fighting skill is at 250.
Are they allowed to use engineering and bombs and that?
No engineering, no professions, no trinkets, no magic dusts, no anything fancy. It's straight RNG.
Straight up.
Yep, straight RNG. Whoever can win.
Straight up, put your dukes up.
Mm-hmm. Equal gear, exact same spec. It's gonna be one for the ages, man. I can't wait.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I'm like I said, I'm hyped. Can you tell? I'm hyped.
Yeah, you're pretty excited. It's like the fucking Super Bowl.
It fucking is. It's fucking. That's about as close as you can get to the Super Bowl. And wow, I agree. Like I'm into it, man. Like they've got my attention. If other people are even half as excited as I am, then they've really done their job. I expect. So let's see. Right now, Soda has 50,500 people watching him.
Damn.
Tyler 1 has 41,300 people watching him.
Holy shit!
Between the two of them, they have like. What's that?
So they're both pretty big streamers. Obviously, I know.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Is, but...
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. Tyler 1 was not a WoW streamer, but he was a League of Legends, and he's quite big in that. He's a big time, well known streamer. Between the two of them, they have 92,000 people watching them right now, dude. That's a lot, man. The WNBA can't compare to that. 91,000 people, 92,000 people watching these motherfuckers right now. That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
And I'm sure that will double once the duel starts.
There's so many people right now where they're at. I hope that's not where they're gonna. Maybe that is where they're gonna duel. I don't know, but it's gonna. Yeah, I'm. That's nuts, man. That's nuts. That's so many fucking people, man. It's so many people.
I think it's just gonna.
So
they're
does
using all the same gear, and I think it's just gonna come down who gets the luckiest with all the crits.
Soda was almost up to 60,000 people there for a minute. It is going to come down to who gets crits. That's absolutely what it's going to come down to.
Good luck to them. I hope. Well, one of them will win.
I can't wait. It's going to be so fucking awesome to watch. I hope they draw it out too, man. I hope they do a couple duels, take a break, go to their corners, get some coaching. I hope they draw it out, man. I hope they make it fucking last, which I think they will. They both. Soda's slouched down in his seat right now. He is so fucking nervous. I can see it, man. T1's acting like the typical cocky, confident cunt that he is. I mean, which makes him the perfect villain. It's dude. The WWE couldn't have come up with a better match, dude. They couldn't have. It's so good, man. It's so good. Like, I'm so thrilled. I can't believe I'm this excited for a damn duel on WoW. It's something else, man.
Good to be excited about stuff.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Last night, even when I went to bed, it was what I was thinking about as I went to sleep. So, if that tells you anything. Unfortunately, though, my dreams did not give me any dual win predictions. So, I was kind of hoping for that. See if I'd have a dream about who was going to win. But nope. My dreams decided that they were going to keep it a secret.
Oh dear, very funny.
I'm
down the last half hour though.
I'll put it like this. I am as excited about this as I was for Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson.
Oh wow.
And I'll bet
Hopefully
this.
it turns out better than that.
I was going to say, hopefully it turns out to be more entertaining than that garbage was, and hopefully it'll be less scripted.
Right.
Although I almost feel like there's a part of me that feels like they're going to end up going 4-4 so that they have to punch it out at the end. I wouldn't shock me if they did script it to that, because it would be good drama to go to a final.
They should have went 4. If they went 4-4, they should have went the last one, Makara.
Well,
that would have been insane.
I mean, and they talked about that, but here's the thing, though. They still want to raid, and if you lose one of your main players if you do that.
Yeah, maybe they could twist the rules a little bit and help get him boosted back up.
Well, I mean, they're wanting to.
That would be I'll tell you that.
They're wanting to raid February 2nd. So, like, Tyler, like technically, Soda's just got 60. He doesn't have that great a gear, but Tyler 1's like full pre-bis gear. Like, yeah, because he's been doing nothing but dungeon. He's full pre-bis epic gear. So, like, you can't do that in 2 weeks. And they're talking about going into raid in 2 weeks. I put it this way: I personally wouldn't want to see one of them die. Not even Tyler 1. Even though I've talked shit about Tyler 1, I wouldn't want to see T1 die. If T1 dies, I want it to be in a raid, in a wipe, like in an actual raid, and have it be good content. I don't want to see him die like that. That would suck.
Well, it would make for some good viewing, that's for sure.
It sure as hell would.
Come on. Well, you guys have a great day today.
We will definitely
And,
try. Thank you
Yeah.
very much, Pro. Don't work too hard.
Can't promise that, but I'll definitely pop around if I see he's in here
Sounds
from
good.
time to time. Catch up with you later.
Sounds good, Pro. Thanks for stopping in, buddy.
Okay. Stay safe.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to change the title on the stream right now.
Uh-huh.
Hold on, I gotta look at this. Thank you. That's funny. Hold on. I think I'm gonna actually change the title. I thought about doing something silly like if Tyler 1 wins, I'll do the red morph suit for an hour or something like that. But I don't think I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna let it go. Let's see what the actual final voting on that poll was, though. I didn't catch it when it ended.
3-1.
Was it just did it end 3-1? Let me have a quick look.
Yeah, the last time I looked at it was kind of after everybody had voted. There were 4 votes on it. It was 3 for Soda and 1 for
That's it. It was
Tyler.
3-1.
So said he's the one who voted for Tyler, so I think.
Yep. That's what it ended. 3-1 Soda. All right. Soda Poppin' versus Tyler 1. Battle for War Chief Watch Party. Who's going to win? Who's going to win? All right. I'll have to get myself parked and get the stream set up for that here shortly.
Yourself someplace safe.
I'll go into town and just park. Cuz I'm like I said I'm going to watch party that shit 100%. Like I said, I'm as hyped as if it was a sporting event. Let's go to Soda Pop and stream here and see what he has. So he's still on the bird. Let's see if he's playing music.
So just listen. If you lose, you don't.
He's not. You know what? That's it. I'm just gonna go to town right now, and we're gonna just pop Soda Pop and stream on right now.